Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey, hey.
hey, don't need to raise your
No
voice.
need to raise your voice. This is the Monday Night Raw review for May 7th of the year 2012.
This is the Trio Well Show.
We still are the Trio Woe show because Camacho hasn't won a match
Yep.
yet. When that happens, y'all better believe it, though.
Trio Camacho is about to last as long as Ryback's opponent.
Yep. We start off the show with the montage package of John Cena and John Laurinaitis from last week. You saw it. We're not going to talk about it.
Not much to talk about. You
Really
watched
not.
last week or you watched this show? That's what it was.
Yep.
Watch our review last week where we talked about it.
That's true. Who starts off the show but none other than
Johnny A.
John Laurinaitis comes out. It's one of the greatest theme songs of all time. It still is. He basically says, "I will not be pushed around. I am the greatest part. I will not apologize to John Cena." It's hard to do that voice for an extended period of time past about 4 words.
It's tough to be John Laurinaitis
I
and be the Vice President of Talent Relations and the permanent Raw and SmackDown General Manager until I'm replaced by Mick Foley or Karma.
Mick Foley. Karma.
Hey, you know it's not fair?
That we got Mick Foley and Karma.
You got 4 wrestlers, man. You got Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, and Mankind. I
haven't got to see any of them, though. You got Karma and Karma's baby. So I'll take that trade. Not really.
All right.
But yeah, he basically says he's not going to apologize to John Cena and that John Cena will not be there because he's been banned from the building or something because he wants him to rehab his arm so that he doesn't have any excuses or something. But he will be on satellite with an interview with Michael Cole later. Michael goes, "That's true. That's very true.
Oh, it's true.
It's damn true."
It's damn true.
He then goes on to say, "No more making fun of his voice." Oh.
Hey, no more making fun.
Let me tell you something.
I got hurt in Japan.
I was the Hulk Hogan of Japan.
Not
I was Stone Cold and The Rock combined.
Not Misawa. It was me. Not Kenta Kobayashi.
Ugh.
I was the Hulk
Hogan.
What? Are you just gonna like inside? Yeah, man.
He is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna act like I know a Japanese wrestler, so I'm not gonna do what you just did and be like, "Oh man, he's burying Kashikawa." No.
Close enough.
That's what there's probably someone somewhere named Kashikawa who just said, "Yeah, you're right. He's not better than me."
And I'm pretty sure Kashikawa is better than Johnny Ace.
I would have to agree with that. After he makes all those very brash statements, we're interrupted by
Wild Pegasus.
No, he's better than John Laurinaitis.
Yeah,
but he did not interrupt the segment. That would be CM Punk. If Wild Pegasus would have been, something would have hit the fan. But CM Punk comes out. It basically just says he's wrong about all this people power. He doesn't know what the people want. He doesn't know anything. And just makes fun of him for a while. He uses the voice. You don't use the voice.
What voice?
Wait a minute. You want me to not use the voice? Gosh, I wish you guys knew what we were talking about.
Man.
But, yeah, so Punk just basically makes fun of him for a while, like always. It's always fun to make fun of John Laurinaitis.
It is. We do it all the time.
Really do.
He's a great heel, though.
Mm-hmm.
We were dying during this promo,
really
and I
were.
wanted to boo just because I was supposed to boo.
Yep. But we all got the match that none of us wanted. Punk vs. Tensai announced for later, so look forward to that. We know we didn't.
Who did Albert smack? Did Stephanie give Albert gonorrhea?
Maybe. Ba, ba, ba.
I don't want you gonorrhea.
I don't want you gonorrhea. Jeez.
And next up, we had Johnny and Eve and the Big Show.
And you know what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Big Show said, "Good." Eve's just like, "That's disrespectful."
Yep.
And then he said, "I don't care. I'm going to fight Cody Rhodes."
Yep.
Going to fight Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes realizes what what he did is going to make it so 8 and 9-year-olds are going to start questioning that wrestling is,
When you get your title rematch and you have to give it to somebody, why not just hit him with a chair and get disqualified, keep your title?
Why do that every time?
My little cousin asks that every time. When do you just leave? I know. So this is building it up. That this is bringing more realism. But Cody just says, "I'm out." He dips out and leaves, and Big Show ends up grabbing a mic and be like, "Don't be a coward." And he just dips out, whatever. Then Eve comes out and asks for an apology for using the voice.
Oh.
And he ends up apologizing after a while.
Saying
like
I'm sorry and
complete
saying I
loser.
apologize is the same, unless you're at a funeral.
Mm-hmm. See, that's true. But
Think about it for a second.
oh, I know. I'm so sorry that you don't apologize.
No, saying I'm sorry and saying I apologize at a funeral.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry for your. I apologize.
Yeah, it's like I shouldn't have done that.
Hey.
I shouldn't have. That was me.
Yeah, think about that one for a second.
Yeah, let it digest, and we're moving on.
There we go.
One more second. Okay, good. So he apologizes. Then we get the match that I thought was going to lead Raw to the promised land, along with another thing that happened in a second. Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler. Now I was like, okay, when this match started, I explained, okay, I'm getting sick of this. Back in the when it was on SmackDown for the IC belt, Kofi won all the time. Then Dolph was bigger, and Dolph won all the time, and now it's back to Kofi. Kofi's gonna win. Mr. AW backstage, and the crew walking. Mason Ryan comes out of nowhere. Just saying. And then Swagger ends up interfering. Dolph hits the zigzag and wins. He is perfection. Oh, not anymore. Sorry. I'm here to show the world.
Question.
Huh.
How come R-Truth and Kofi Kingston don't use Negroes in Paris by
Woo!
and they called Negroes in Paradise?
Everybody.
$1 million idea.
Everybody. Hey. Everybody write that down, but don't say it was your idea. Write it down and copyright.
It was the Wrestling Jesus' idea.
Hey, you guys are so stupid.
Fucking cocksuckers.
You don't even know what time SmackDown's on.
8 Eastern. Fridays. Actually, it's on whenever you get look it up on YouTube.
I've been waiting to say that line.
All right. Dolph won with the zigzag, though.
Yeah, Dolph did with the
dirty
zigzag.
Stuff.
Yeah. But still, he still won.
Biggest news, though. AW and the crew are backstage watching it, and then Mason Ryan walks by, and they all go, Mason Ryan just stands there and goes, yeah. Hopefully Mason Ryan takes us to the promised land and just starts smashing everybody all the time. And they combine the stables, and then they run roughshod over the mid-card.
Yep. Let's hope for that. Honestly, let's hope for that.
YOLO.
You only live once. Then we get John Cena's via satellite interview with Michael Cole, where he basically the doctor wanted to compete for a few months. But I don't know who he's dealing with.
In his professional opinion, he thinks he should.
Yep. And then he goes on to say that he's scared of John Laurinaitis because he thinks John Laurinaitis is going to be so bad he's going to hurt himself before he has the chance to hurt him. Hashtag, he said, basically, John Laurinaitis sucks.
Do I got to do this next match? I know I'm the Divas correspondent.
Oh, man. Cena said nothing will stop him from beating up John Laurinaitis.
Sorry.
And then we get to the Divas tag match. We had.
All right, I'll do it. I'm the Divas correspondent. Let me get this.
I was gonna intro, but you can handle it.
All right. So we start off with Natalya and Maxine in the ring. Maxine's best known for a relationship with Derek Bateman.
Smashing the home.
If you don't watch NXT, congratulations, you are like 99.9% of the world, statistically speaking. It's not a bad show, not burying NXT, but you don't know who Maxine is unless you watch NXT because they don't give divas any time. Rightfully so after this excursion right here, where Maxine versus who are they against? Layla and Kelly Kelly.
Holla.
Kelly was not tagged in, and Natalya was not tagged.
I don't think so because Kelly Kelly just destroyed Natalya. Remember?
Yeah.
That was their part of the match.
And so it was basically Maxine versus
Layla,
and Layla won via not the crazy cool roll up she did, but her reverse neck breaker.
Stunner looking thing.
Yep. Anyways.
We did get a match announced for Over the Limit. What is the Divas title match?
Beth versus Layla.
So look forward to that.
Because everybody knows that once you get more talented people in there, people might actually start liking the Divas.
It's possible.
Look at Kelly Kelly. She got a boob job, man, I swear.
Hashtag, he thinks she got a boob job.
Hashtag,
he thinks it happened.
Had to happen.
Yeah.
We got too much time.
And then we got my shining moment of the night. I'm sure it was your shining moment too. Oh my gosh. Randy Orton and Sheamus versus Chris Jericho and Alberto Del Rio. This match goes on for a while, and it just looked like it was going to be that typical thing. You know, Orton kind of came in, got the RKO on the guy that wasn't legally in the match, while Sheamus was finally recovering, and he was going to have the bro kick and win. But no, Jericho ducks the bro kick, and Sheamus ends up bro kicking Randy Orton.
Stupid! Fucking stupid!
So stupid! And then Jericho hits the code breaker on Sheamus, and Sheamus gets pinned 1, 2, 3. So that's fantastic as it is. Sheamus finally loses. Or Jericho pins him 1, 2, 3. What? Jericho runs outside the ring, gets the belt, says, I should have this, I should have it. And then Sheamus helps Orton up. And at this point, I'm yelling, no, you are the apex predator. You are the Viper.
Kill it.
Sheamus tries to RKO.
Out of
Biggest
nowhere.
pop in a while out of me.
And the crowd is not pro Sheamus when it comes to Sheamus.
They didn't say, oh, don't RKO him. They said, yeah.
All right, the biggest pops were for that. And when Jericho won and hit him with the code breaker. Oh. Why is this guy
the babyface champion? Oh.
He works so great as a heel because I fucking hate him.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
God, I think
Sheamus lost and got RKO'd by Randy Orton. This is the best Sheamus segment I've ever seen. Ever. And then after that, it goes backstage and Laurinaitis is just talking about he doesn't think Big Show's apology was sincere or whatever. But then Orton, Del Rio, Jericho, and Sheamus all come running in. Jericho's like, I just pinned him. I deserve a title shot. Del Rio says, no, I already did it. Jericho says, well, I did it most recently. And then Orton comes in and says, I get one. I was like, yeah, exactly. I like his logic. And then Sheamus comes in and just beats them all up. And then him and Orton and Sheamus get in some altercation. And Laurinaitis announces Fatal 4-Way at Over the Limit for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sheamus, Del Rio, Orton, Jericho. I really want to see that match, but I'm so scared that I'd be cool if 3 of them won, but I know they're probably not. I'm really scared for that.
Because they don't want to cut their losses on Sheamus. They don't realize.
This would be the perfect chance to realize they made a mistake. Orton pins Jericho. Jericho pins Del Rio. One of those guys wins where it doesn't make Sheamus look like an idiot. You know he is. Yep. But it's their way to, oh, shoot, we made a mistake and Sheamus probably shouldn't be champion right now.
And Sheamus goes and fuses Cody Rhodes for the IC belt where he belongs.
Something like that, yeah.
Taking the belt back to Ireland where it belongs.
It'd be just so fun to see Jericho win.
Yeah.
Or Orton or Del Rio. Del Rio, yeah, whatever. But yeah, it'd be a good time. But I'm not holding my breath because I'd probably die.
Because the event's not even for 13 days.
That's a good point.
You can't not breathe for 13 days.
Yeah, people have tried. None have succeeded. And then we get Brodus Clay versus The Miz. Oh, man. Miz comes out. At least The Miz was on TV. Never did I think a year, like, where The Miz was a year ago from this day, you know, I mean, he had just lost the title, but he just come off a 6-month reign. Never did I think I'd say, I'm happy that The Miz was on TV. But that's where we are a year later. But he was against Brodus Clay, so we all know where this was going. But at least it was like, I pretty can safely say it was the longest match Brodus has ever had. And so at least it wasn't like a complete squash.
Storyline wise, it's going to help Miz turn face later if he keeps losing. He's on this losing streak, and maybe he realizes that being the whole macho, I should be here. He's going to get humbled, and then he's going to turn, and he's going to rise back up to the top and beat the shit out of Sheamus.
Yeah, let's hope so. I want every storyline to end how you just said.
Yeah.
Tyson Kidd overcomes everything
to beat the shit out of Sheamus. Puts him in the dungeon. Yep. One of the best sleepless submission holds of all time.
It's going to happen.
Johnny Curtis finally debuts in the match. Beats the shit out of Sheamus.
I like it. Brock Lesnar returns after quitting.
Beats the shit out of Sheamus.
Triple H comes out with a broken arm. I'd accept this.
Beat the shit out of Sheamus.
I'm telling you. Kelly finally takes her rightful place as the most dominant diva of all time.
Beat the shit out of Sheamus.
Karma brings her baby to Raw.
The baby beats the shit out of Sheamus.
The baby says, Muay Thai, bow!
The baby probably comes out like, oh.
The baby's going to come out pissed.
Yep. Hold on.
Who is this pasty situation boy right here in my ring?
Sheamus issues an open challenge. And the next person to come out is Sheamus to beat the shit out of Sheamus. Sheamus goes to TNA. RVD beats the shit out of him.
Sheamus has an open challenge. No one accepts, so he says he'll fight himself and he beats the shit.
I'll fight him.
Ow. That'll be the running joke of this comment section. Tell us down there. Fill in the blank. Blank shows up to Raw.
And beats the shit out of Sheamus.
Fill in the blank.
Oh, God,
That was so much fun. All right, but now and then after that we get. I love how that came from Brodus versus Miz because we got Miz gets a win. Oh yeah, but anyways, then we get the Triple H Brock Lesnar whatever thing. But then they say that his legal counsel's coming out, and Brock's music hits. CM Punk spoiled it on Twitter, but we were still excited. Paul Heyman comes out to represent Brock. Talks about how Brock feels betrayed, and talks about all this stuff. He has a list of things, and it's just the same politics that made him leave 8 years ago or whatever are all coming back. And he is never coming back. I, Brock Lesnar, quit. Paul drops the mic and leaves. Stupid kids on the front didn't know who Paul Heyman was. Well, that's bald guy. No.
8 guys chanting EC Dub?
Yeah, there were guys doing that. That's true. Still don't like those little kids, though. But, so Brock Lesnar has quit the company. The doctors have actually said that Triple H's arm will be healed in mid-August to feud with Brock Lesnar. That's what the official report said.
Official report, yeah.
Anyways, we get to the main event. CM Punk versus Lord Tensai. But they said, that's stupid. We're canceling it. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan.
No, I said, no, that's fucking stupid. We're going to make it a handicap match.
A-Train and Sakamoto.
No, that would make fucking sense because Sakamoto's going to be the 1, 2, 3 kid. Can I give that theory real quick? Do we have time?
We're at 15 minutes.
Sakamoto looks so much and acts so much like a young X-Pac 1, 2, 3 kid. How did the 1, 2, 3 kid start? By the random, supposed to be jobbing to Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, sorry. Mm-hmm. And then he won. And it hasn't happened. When was the last time this happened where, John Cena was the last time where the guy was supposed to get squashed and really came up out of nowhere? Why not with Sakamoto? Why not have, Sakamoto stand in the ring against someone like
Brodus Clay.
Nah, Brodus Clay's Komodo. That's Ryback. And you say, oh, Ryback's going to squash him, and he beats the shit out of Ryback.
It'd be crazy. Yep. It'd be wild.
Anyways.
But we didn't get any of those matches. We got CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan and A-Train. So everyone write that off your bucket list. We finally got it. This match ended up just like that. They went at it for a while, spit some green mist, puts it on Punk. Punk falls down and pins him 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan celebrates outside the ring, not in the ring with him because I think you want to be a part of that. Outside the ring, just yes, 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 and then goes in, puts the yes lock on the Punkster. Not once but twice, and Charles Robinson was a man to get rid of that. Hey, stop it! So I was wondering if we'd see Daniel Bryan, so that was good. Even though it had to be with that other guy. But so at least they're trying to build towards it, trying to get Daniel Bryan heat.
Daniel Bryan was Daniel Bryan was a bigger deal in Japan than Lord Tensai was.
Obviously.
How could he come back?
None of us even knew he was in Japan.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan was the his nickname came from when he was in Japan as the American Dragon.
Bryan Danielson.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the show. I don't know. The last part kind of put a damper on it, but we did get to see Paul Heyman. We did get to see Sheamus, lose and get RKO'd. Yeah. Dolph won. All you guys that don't like Cena wasn't there, so this was looking good for a while.
Triple H only took one segment.
Triple H only took one segment. It was like 4 minutes, to be honest. I was like, whoa. So
they didn't mention Bieber. Disappointment.
That was a really big disappointment. But this Raw had a lot of potential, and I think I don't know. I didn't like the end at all.
That
replace. I don't know.
That's what sucks is the end always leaves the biggest damper.
Mm-hmm.
But
everything else was cool.
It's just one of those things where is it weird you don't buy into the Tensai hype?
I don't think anybody does.
Because the thing is, everyone's like, oh, we need more characters like Brodus Clay. We need more of the villainous heel, the old school heel cartoon characters. We get fucking every single one of those things, and we don't fucking like it. Because he gets pushed down our throats.
Mm-hmm. And I think it doesn't help that we all know he's A-Train.
Yeah.
If you're going to try with one of those gimmicks, maybe don't, have it a person we already know. But yeah, that was the show. So you can go ahead and click subscribe up here. I just want you to know that it's no coincidence that Orton's getting back in the title picture right as the Orton beard from last year is coming back in.
Hey, last time I checked, when I had the beard, Orton was doing well too. Maybe my beard is the key to Randy Orton's success. I'm
telling you.
Our beards?
See this?
Tree of
look at this. You guys all remember this from the beginnings? Remember when we had beards at the first when we started the Tree of Woe show? Orton's getting back in the main event. All right, take us out. That is it. You can subscribe up here. The Orton beard is coming in nice on camera.
Hey, tell me to do this every Monday.
That's why I want to do it. What?
We do this every Monday, so subscribe for that at least.
Yeah, we do this every Monday. We have Q&As every so often. We do SmackDown reviews like twice a year because no one watches SmackDown, so why would anyone watch a review on SmackDown? Sometimes we tell stories about stealing gummy worms. But leave your comments below about...
Didn't steal.
Yep, don'tsteal.com. Be a star. Leave your comments on this show and fill in the blank. Tell them our tagline. Blah, 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 blah. Shows up to Raw.
And beats the shit out of Sheamus.
Fill that in. Subscribe, comment, like. We will see you soon. Good night, everyone.